Well, clearly scientists expect the Big Bang machine to enrich their knowledge of the universe, and business won't do too badly either. The experiment is certain to generate a massive amount of data. Now, to cope with it, scientists have built a super-fast internet, a kind of parallel internet, actually, with the potential to transform the way we use computers. It's called a grid, and effectively, as I said, it is a parallel internet, only it runs about 10,000 times faster. That's because it harnesses the combined power of thousands of computers to form one vast electronic brain. Now, at the moment, its main function is to store and, crucially, to analyze data for that CERN experiment, connecting scientists working all over the world. But it's also got huge potential for the rest of us. It's already being used in medical, nuclear, and environmental research. But some see potential for holographic video conferencing, real-time online video games, pitting thousands of players against one another, and even downloading music and films in just a matter of seconds rather than minutes or hours. Now, there's a history of innovation at CERN. It was actually the birthplace of the World Wide Web back in 1989. Plenty of companies are already getting involved with the new grid. Dell, Intel, and Oracle are among the sponsors of the Large Hadron Collider project. Well, PC maker Hewlett-Packard was one of the first companies to get involved with the CERN grid. I asked Nick Hancock of HP to explain how the company is involved in the project.
So CERN are a very interesting and challenging customer for us, and we work with them in the capacity of a shared R&D facility as well. So essentially, we're providing the fabric supporting the Large Hadron Collider infrastructure, which emits a huge amount of data. We're talking about capacities of equivalent to a 12-mile-high stack of CDs being emitted in a billionth of a second.
So, as you say, this is very challenging. It also develops your business. Presumably, it's a profit driver. There's a lot of public money there.
For us, they're a very important customer, but equally they're challenging us in an innovative way, and we're working closely with them. So it helps our own research and development.
Absolutely. Almost you ought to be paying to be involved in this, I think, well, really, because it is so exciting, isn't it? Because you get the benefit of so many other people's thoughts and influence and research.
It's a mutual benefit. We've been working with CERN for some 15 years now, so we've been both benefiting out of this. CERN get a immensely resilient and robust infrastructure to work and connect the 200 or so data centers globally.
Well, you've, in effect, built a complete alternative internet, except a rather better planned one. What do you see as the benefits of that, above and beyond just simply the huge amount of number crunching that's going to be associated with these experiments?
I mean, the key benefits are essentially for enabling the research community to work much more closely, much more effectively together. So we see it as accelerating the better understanding of these, big science projects. This project is almost unique in its scope. And so it presents a challenge in terms of scalability of the infrastructure that's required. Yes, it's like a full evolution, a step on from the current internet.
Where do you see the big long-term benefits, not just perhaps in terms of what you'll be able to offer your customers in 10 or 15 years' time that you wouldn't have been without the CERN involvement, but also, if you like, broadly, the kind of areas that will be opened up, technologies that will be opened up to all of mankind?
So it's difficult to say, what the outcome of some of the research will be. From our perspective, it will provide us with some interesting insight into the challenges of building an infrastructure. But the overall project is opened up to such a wide scientific community that it's very difficult to sort of pinpoint precisely what kind.
We don't know what the benefits are. We know there'll be lots of them. Well, that's the best we can say.
Well, it's probably when you're looking to understand the origins of the universe, there's a lot to be understood.
Nick Hancock of HP, and you can say that again.